Beloved, lean in, because today is not just another moment, it is a divine appointment. There are seasons in life when the clock seems slow, when the calendar feels heavy, and when our prayers appear suspended in the unseen realm. But hear this with power in your spirit. Delay is not denial, and waiting is not wasting. You are standing in the middle of a process orchestrated with precision, intention, and perfect alignment. Nothing concerning your destiny is late. Nothing concerning your purpose is forgotten. You are right where you need to be for what is about to unfold next. Delay is not denial, even when every part of you feels the weight of waiting. There are moments when the promise seems distant and the vision looks blurred, but that doesn't mean the answer is gone or forgotten. Delay is the space where unseen work unfolds, where the invisible hand arranges what your eyes cannot perceive. It is the season where faith must rise higher than frustration and trust must speak louder than timelines. When life slows down and doors seem to hesitate before opening, it is easy to equate waiting with rejection. But delay often means that something bigger is being prepared than what you initially imagined. It is a strategic pause, not a permanent stop. It is a divine rearranging, not an abandonment. What you are waiting for is not being withheld from you. It is being perfected for you. In the waiting, your character is being strengthened. You are being refined, not restrained. A delay forces you to stretch beyond comfort, to develop resilience that can carry the weight of your future blessings. If everything arrived instantly, the depth, capacity, and maturity needed to sustain it would be absent. Delay constructs the foundation for longevity. Delay is also protection. Sometimes the timing isn't off. You are being shielded from stepping into something premature. Had the opportunity come earlier, it might have overwhelmed you or misaligned with the right people, the right resources, or the right environment. Delay ensures alignment, and alignment ensures success. There are lessons hidden inside every pause. You learn patience, discernment, gratitude, and spiritual grounding. You learn to separate desire from desperation, ambition from anxiety, and movement from meaningful progress. You discover that purpose cannot be rushed and destiny cannot be microwaved. Delay becomes the teacher that shapes you for greater things ahead. Even when emotions whisper otherwise, delay builds your faith. It forces you to believe without tangible evidence, to hold on without seeing results, and to trust that something powerful is unfolding beneath the surface. Every moment of waiting becomes a declaration that you believe in the promise more than the pressure. Delay also reveals what you truly want and what you're willing to commit to. If you abandon the vision the moment time stretches longer than expected, it was never anchored deeply within you. But if you persist, if you stay grounded, if you refuse to quit, delay becomes the proving ground that strengthens your resolve. In the space between now and the manifestation, clarity begins to form. You start to understand what matters, what must shift, and what you must release. Delay becomes a place of internal alignment, where old patterns begin to break and new strength begins to rise. It turns into a recalibration zone that prepares you for transformation. Delay never means the promise is dead. It simply means that fulfillment is taking the long route, gathering everything it needs before it reaches your life. What is destined for you is not denied. It is being timed, tuned, and tailored to fit the fullness of who you are becoming. So when delay knocks at your door, don't see it as a verdict against your destiny. See it as a stage of preparation, a stretching of potential, a strengthening of faith, and a sacred reminder that what is coming will be worth every minute you waited. Perfect timing is always at work, even when circumstances feel unpredictable and progress seems slow. There is a rhythm to life that doesn't always match your expectations, but always aligns with what is best for your growth and destiny. Every moment, every shift, every pause, and every breakthrough is occurring according to a timing far more precise than anything you could arrange on your own. When things don't happen when you think they should, it doesn't mean the timing is off. It simply means a greater timing is unfolding. There are seasons where doors stay closed, not because they are locked, but because the right moment has not yet arrived. A door that opens too early can lead to confusion, pressure, or misalignment, but a door that opens at the perfect time brings peace, clarity, and confidence. Perfect timing aligns you with the right people, the right opportunities, and the environments that can support your purpose. Nothing is random. Everything is synchronized. Perfect timing is the silent architect that builds strength within you while arranging circumstances around you. It works in the unseen places, orchestrating connections you don't know you need and removing obstacles you don't even realize are in your path. While you're waiting, timing is working. While you're preparing, timing is positioning. While you're trusting, timing is aligning. It is never idle. It is always active. Sometimes perfect timing looks like delay when you're eager for movement. The waiting feels unnecessary because you cannot see what is being aligned behind the scenes. But timing is not meant to satisfy impatience. It is meant to secure your destiny. What looks like stagnation from your viewpoint might be the very moment something crucial is being completed elsewhere. Timing ensures that when you step forward, everything you need is already in place. There are moments when things suddenly shift and what was once difficult becomes effortless. This is the evidence of perfect timing stepping into manifestation. The same task that felt impossible in one season becomes achievable in another because timing has prepared you internally and externally. What once needed force now flows naturally. Timing creates ease where struggle once lived. Perfect timing also protects you from unnecessary battles. Sometimes you are delayed from moving forward because the environment isn't ready, the people involved aren't mature enough, or the conditions aren't yet favorable. Timing shields you from harm by waiting for the right atmosphere to form. What may feel like restriction is often divine protection disguised as patience. In the moments when you feel overlooked or forgotten, perfect timing is still orchestrating your next season. You are never behind. You are being aligned. You are not late. You are being prepared. The timeline of your life is not measured by comparison, but by divine coordination. What is meant for you will meet you at the exact moment you are prepared to embrace it. Perfect timing brings things together with a precision that human planning cannot achieve. It allows opportunities to meet readiness, vision to meet provision, and dreams to meet development. It ensures that you don't encounter success before you have the stamina to sustain it. Timing doesn't just deliver what you desire, it shapes you into the person capable of carrying it. Every chapter of your life has its own season, and every season carries its own purpose. Perfect timing knows when to begin, when to pause, when to shift, and when to accelerate. It is guiding your steps with wisdom that sees farther than your current view. It aligns your journey so that nothing arrives prematurely and nothing arrives diminished. So even when you cannot trace the patterns or understand the delays, trust that perfect timing is already working in your favor. It is arranging the path ahead, preparing the blessings assigned to you, and strengthening you for the moment when everything finally comes together in fullness and clarity. Waiting builds strength and capacity in ways that instant results never could. When you find yourself in a holding pattern, it is not a punishment. It is a process shaping you for what lies ahead. Waiting stretches you, develops you, and deepens your resilience. It trains your mind to stay focused, your emotions to stay steady, and your spirit to stay anchored. In the waiting, you become stronger than you were before, even when you don't fully realize it. There is a unique kind of strength formed when you continue believing without seeing immediate progress. It takes courage to keep going when results are not visible, and it takes stamina to maintain hope when nothing appears to be shifting. That courage becomes part of your character, and that stamina becomes part of your foundation. Waiting forces your faith to grow muscles, not just wishes. It teaches you to stand in confidence, not convenience. Capacity is built when you learn to manage the tension between expectation and fulfillment. You discover how to handle pressure with grace